Yo, yo. Excuse me. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Is this working? I think it's working. Let's see here. Where is the adjustment? Oh, that's it. Okay. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Sunday's reveals granted me might... Okay, you don't even collect dwarves, though, no? That was a good reveal. Indeed it was. A very good reveal. Yo, yo. They came out with another article today, actually, so I'm probably going to look into it. Just a little bit. Oh, gotcha. I see. He's a collector of the Dowie. Okay. I need to clean some bodies. I need to clean some bodets. And then read the article. Ideally. Some bodets. All right. Yeah, I am still very fucking tired. Super tired. But I guess we'll see how long I last. We shall see. Mochi's kind of sleeping, which is good. Although maybe not, because I kind of want him to sleep later. But I guess we'll see. Hmm. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. We are going to be chilling for a little bit. Super chillin'. Hmm. Hmm. Bro, I need some water, god damn it. I need some water. I'm dying. Maybe it's huffing all that copium for months on end. At least it was worth it. Thank God. Yo, yo. I wonder if they fix these molds. These cloak molds are so weird. They came with a bunch of, like, cracks in them. And they've been this way for, like, ages. I don't know what's wrong with them. This one's not that bad. Like, this one. Like, what the fuck? Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be, very slow to put my shit together, I'll tell you that. Have fun, buddy. I'm gonna be very, very slow. Because I'm always slow at this shit. Bum, 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 bum. What do I want to listen to? Excuse me. A build of Space Marine 2 got leaked. Ramstein? No. What does that mean? People are playing it? Are people playing that shit right now, or what? A lot of weird news lately. Weird news everywhere. What the fuck? That's horrible. How does that even happen? I just purchased Scaventide. Good luck, buddy. And good luck building those Fire Slayers. Cobbling bits is a good idea. Bits cobbler. I need to cobble some bits myself. My problem is I need 20 Rangers, which I basically have to convert from nothing. I have a general idea of how I'm doing it, but, like, there's so much work to be done. The Ranger unit's probably the most work. Just because it's actual conversions. I gotta look through the, catalog. Catalog of available bits. Yeah, I don't know how that shit happens, though. I don't know how shit gets leaked like that to the point where everything is playable. Like, how do you even get to that level? It's crazy. Absolutely absurd. Oops. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Pay off the rest of my water bill. You should have just drank piss, dude. Not the water bill. Ye old expensive bills. It's something. They're gonna cut me off. Are they really? Pay the $20. Pay the $20. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm the guy in Men in Black. I've got like a fucking alien riding around on my head. You'll never see the true me. Who knows if I'm even human? Nobody will ever know. I could be a xenomorph. I could be an elf. I could be an orc in disguise. Nobody would know. No chance of knowing. I've got a dwarf under my beanie. It's just a little fucking, like, control mechanism. 2 levers and, like, there's a little guy controlling me. Which kind of just sounds like what the brain is anyways, except not a little person, you know? Because what are we but a brain? All of our brains are different. Let me move this down. All of our brains are different. Disagree. Twitter shares one mind, same of Twitch. What? What did you say? Either you're spitting, or I'm clueless. Is that factual? Everyone loves scraping plastic. Isn't that what we're here for? Isn't it just so fun to scrape endless amounts of plastic? And further our hobby efforts? It's so fun. Yay, it's fun. I love sitting here scraping plastic and then huffing the plastic. Twitter shares one mind, same as Twitch. You mean a hive mind? That makes more sense. Yes, I understand now. Twitter's a hive mind. This is very true. When in doubt, hive-mind it out. I don't know about that one. Maybe not. They're all too arrogant. I must lead. No. You know what I wish I was watching right now? Lord of the Rings. For some reason, I've had the itch to watch Lord of the Rings. Well, we're talking like high elves, brother. No one cares about those deplorable fucking dark elves. The wood elves are just tree huggers, and the high elves are... need to relax. They need to bing chill. Bog ya, buddy. Battle for Middle Earth. Nah. Pretty sure you need, like, what? A sort of, emulator or something for that? Or you have to download, like, the mods or something to play it, because it's just not really around anymore. It's not even on Steam. It's nowhere to be seen. But I do love that game. It's one of the greatest Lord of the Rings games, for sure. You can watch Lore Master of Sotek, The Book of Choyer, Lawhammer. Warhammer Fantasy has a couple of people who do lore, but, like, it's more so a 40K thing on YouTube, for sure. If you want more of, like, a thematic viewing experience, The Book of Choyer is very good for that. If you want to just, like, know everything, like, again, Lawhammer or Sotek, Lore Master of Sotek. Like, I would say those three are really fucking good. Played it with my brother. Yeah, they don't really have those games anymore, man. I was flipping through old Xbox games, and I found my Battle for Middle-earth 2 on 360. Outside of that, everything's on PC. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Warhammer Fantasy Lore is semi-slept on. Just because it hasn't been around for so long, so people kind of just forgot about it. It's only, like, the hardcores that kind of kept up with it, you know? But now with the old world back and everyone kind of getting into the swing of fantasy again, I'm assuming there's going to be even more YouTubers on it, which is great. I think Bricky and his guys are getting in on, like, fantasy soon. Adeptus Realms of Ridiculous or something. Well, it's well overshadowed by 40K. 40K never died. Warhammer Fantasy as a universe died. Ow. Ow. Yeah, Warhammer 40K never died. 40K kind of sat around for ages. Still is just going strong as ever. Warhammer Fantasy got replaced, and then out of the ashes of Fantasy's death, Age of Sigmar, and then from that, Age of Sigmar pooped out the old world. Electrical maps for a house? Yeah, there's that many fucking books. There's that many books, and it's a fuck ton of money. Like, I could literally... Here, let me... Out of curiosity... Well, I say pooped out because, like, the old world is kind of this afterthought in a way. It's nothing, like, entirely perfect. Not yet, at least. It's very just kind of, here you go. Here's the prequel to Warhammer Fantasy. Or rather, a point in time. So, we're looking at Horus Heresy books. $20, $40. The Primarchs. Lot of 1 to 17 hardcovers, 1.7K on bid. Yeah. Lot of 7 Horus Heresy books. $100, that's not bad. That doesn't work. That link doesn't work. I wouldn't even... Don't use that link. It don't work. It don't work! The Horus Heresy, I mean, you could literally just, like... Yeah, the Horus Heresy reading order is just kind of like a headache to look at. Like, what the fuck is this? This is one person's... These are all books? Yeah, how about we just don't read? 40k be like... And then the Dwarven books are like... Hitstone. Grudge. Avenge fallen king. Die. Dishonor. And this is just a fucking nightmare. What is this? What the fuck are we listening to? Jesus. Yeah, the Horus Heresy is, if you want to track down every book, have fun. I wonder what the most expensive one is, though. What if I just do... highest price? $5,000. The complete set of the Siege of Terra, hardcover. Beautiful. They do look nice. Hey, these books are sexy. They got sexy books. You get to smell them and shit. Only 14 of the books are important. They still contain fluff and, you know, stories and whatnot, but... if you're a completionist, you'd probably want to read them all. I'd say that's like a normal thing for most people who are into the hobby. Well, it's more so the, it's more so the rarity of what you're buying. Like, if you were there day one, you probably spent $100 on the book, and now people want 5,000 or thousands of dollars, which is kind of a lot, yeah. That's a lot of money. Everyone wants to read something, though. Or maybe nothing at all, but... books are movies that will never be made. Sometimes. A lot of books get adapted to film. Or you buy a Relic of Dwarven History for 1 point... do you think it was 1.3? Come Saturday, next Saturday, I'll be building it. Next Saturday. Because we finally have the pre-orders. Wanted to buy the Geiger books. The Geiger books were, like, the Necronomicon, shit like that. Well, I'll show you why. If you come by in about 2 Saturdays, you'll see why we're building it. I'll show you. I wouldn't sell it out of principle unless I was desperate and broke. What, books? Everything is a price. Sometimes you just gotta be offered a bit more than what it's worth. I've parted with things that I said, you know what, I don't want to part with this, and then I'm like, damn, you really want it that bad? I'm like, okay. Sure. Growing up is letting go. It's telling yourself no more. No more Warhammer. Let go. Sell things. No, my pile of shame does not need more fucking boxes. Everyone who's ever done Warhammer has amassed a pile of fucking shame. And you just think to yourself, you know what? Am I really going to do this? Or is it just copium and I'm wasting time? And losing money. Sometimes you just have too much shit. Like when a new edition in 40k comes out or something and everyone kind of buys up the starter box and then they don't even build it. That's always a thing. Chroma, yo, buddy. Oops. Is it worth it? Bum, ba, bum, ba. That's like what? How much is that? Probably over what? 10? I want to say much more than 10, but then again, for a first impression, first edition of the Silmarillion. Probably very much money. Lots of money. Big money. Never say never. You never know. Because the thing is, what if your son takes it and says, you know what? I don't fucking care about this, man. This is fake. And then he sells it. Can't trust him. I'll beat the fuck out of him. Well, that's domestic abuse. What the hell? Child abuse. Call the FBI. I mean, I think if you're long dead, maybe that's a grudge so dastardly that you just have to come back from the grave to haunt your child. I mean, kids are pretty influential, you know? Even if you grow up with something, maybe it just won't come with you through life. I'd be pissed. I'd clothesline the bitch down the stairs, take her, fucking headlock, Zangief SPD heavy version into the street, okay? And then Kano fucking X-ray, all right? And then I'd wake up out of the coma. Because that would be awful. I'd never do that. We are here just for memories. I mean, yeah. Yeah, and I heard Space Marine got leaked, yeah. I did hear that. Takeda? Did they really bring him in as, what, a character or a fucking, like, cameo? Which, the cameo system sucks dick. It's garbage. I am not a fan of the cameo system. As a Takeda's back as a character, really? Who cares about Takeda though? I guess we'll see. There is no hype out of me when it comes to, like, Mortal Kombat 1. There is zero interest. It is just not something I care about in the slightest. As much as I may want to, it's just doesn't... There's no Kano, and so for that reason, I'm just not really interested. It is Kano or bust. Yeah, I mean, watching new things is cool. Keeps it exciting. You don't want to deal with the same thing forever. As a spectator, that's boring. You do need to keep it fresh. Well, I have no idea. I don't know how good that game is. People seem to like it, but every time I see anything on MK1, it's people reporting other people on Twitter for being, like, racist and shit, which is good. Fuck those people. But, like, that's all I see. Like, somebody ats a dev and says, yo, check this guy out, he's just an absolute piece of shit, and then he gets banned, and then it's like, another one, another one, another one. It's like, good God, man. Is that all there is for MK1? I don't see anything else. I don't think I've even seen a tournament for MK1. I've just been so uninterested with that game. Sounds like NetherRealm fans. Sounds like a bunch of fucking degenerates. Like, not all of them are like that, obviously, but, like, holy shit, man, people are losers. Be a decent human being for 2 seconds. Yeah, makes sense. If you hear nothing on the game, it's probably not going to be going anywhere. The fans don't want to play it. I tried to enjoy MK1. Yeah, that's like me in the Leagues of Votan. I tried to enjoy them. I kept telling myself they were good. What do you think about the tariff prologue of Gotrek and Felix? I am excited about Cummins' story he is publishing. I think I've seen a little bit of that. I mean, he's been covering a bit of Gotrek and Felix, which I thought was fun. Just because how, like, his videos are absurd, but, like, crazily enough, that's just what it is in lore. Yo, yo. Yeah, it just wasn't fun. I'm glad I don't just buy games because I think they'll be fun. Like, fuck that, man. If I was to buy MK1 here in Canada, I'd probably would have paid like $80 to $90 and just would have given up completely. Like, I'm not doing that. Give me one sec. Currently on sale. Wow, what a shocker. It's almost like they need people to play their game. Alright. Man, Ivana not being here and Mochi just sitting out here watching me fucking do Warhammer is so sad. Alright. Let's gooch. Let's gooch! What if I want to put on rain noises? Is that good? I remember the days of Ivern Mid when we did this. The good old days of Ivern Mid. Hang on. Can't go wrong with that. Don't remind me. You didn't like it? The fuck? Ivern Mid? I liked it. We got to listen to rain noises for 30 hours. I checked for a set of Necrons, and if I buy them from Games Workshop, it costs me 7 months of rent instead of $12 here. What? Where are you getting them for $12? You should try, the cheapest alternative for anything, Warhammer, is usually 3D printing. 15-minute stream started mid-match, no mic, chat, in emote-only rain sounds 1 week straight. Hey man, mental illness runs deep in my family, okay? It starts and ends with me. That game made me emotional. Now I'm just too old to give a fuck. Which is not true, because I've seen people twice my age who still care. Yeah, 3D printing is definitely a better alternative for, like... I can't even hear the fucking rain noise, man. Like... Is that better? Can we hear anything? Is that rain noise? Does it sound weird? Yeah, you need to, it's assembled. You got to assemble that stuff. 3D prints are easier to make, though, for sure, than, like, actual kits. But, yeah. It's very loud now. Hang on. Yeah, it does take a while to kind of get that stuff done. Any hobbying in miniature form is tedious, but it can be enjoyable. And we're still slugging away. Logging away, doing all this. I need to scrape the hair out. Ew. I need 10. Ew. Maybe this is like some weird placebo thing, but every time I hear rain noise, I get colder. Maybe that's some sort of like curse. I don't know. It's certainly fake, but you just feel chillier. Caveman DNA activating. This is like self air conditioning. Probably, maybe. It's true though, if it's raining, it's typically cold. Hopefully. Yeah, fighting games are, I mean, if you're toxic when it comes to gaming, you don't want to play fighting games. You positively do not. I think it's more so also that you just need to know how to, like, tone it back. Like, you can be competitive bullshitting people, but, like, it doesn't go that deep. You don't have to take it to, like, the extreme. People do like competitive bullshitting, but, you know. $2 a figure, but it takes months to arrive. Where do you even live? That's for the variety. Obviously, we have a list of quality games coming up, but have you ever thought about doing Sunday night of like 5 bad horror games? 5 bad horror games in one day? I mean, you want to pay for that shit? You think I'm going to spend a bunch of money on goddamn indie dog shit horror games that are like 5 minutes of my time for $10? What the fuck? In this economy, you're crazy. The reason I don't want to... I don't think that makes any sense for me personally. I think the best way to go about it is to start a game Saturday, and if I can't finish it, I can finish it Sunday. That's kind of the idea, right? So, like, if we start Dead Space Saturday, whatever time it may be, if I can't finish it for whatever reason, we still have the Sunday. And then you could say, well, what if you do finish it, then play those games? True, but... either way, I'm going to say this. Every weekend, I want to do something like that. That would be awesome. Awesome. Cool. GPU is constantly overheating. Just put it in the freezer, dude. Put some ice cubes on it. Go back to, like, the 360 days of, like, weird internet hacks. Like putting bananas on your fucking discs. Putting peanut butter on a disc. Putting fucking, like, Colgate on discs. There's 1,000 free... oh, are they really free? I mean, fuck, if they're free, maybe. I'd maybe be down. I say this, let me get through Dead Space first. It did work, yes. I was a victim of the red ring on multiple fucking consoles. Like, it was pretty terrible. Well, post it in the Discord, dude. Horror game suggestions, post it there. I'll take a look at them. We finished Still Wakes the Deep, which I thought was pretty okay. An above average game for sure. The quality, like the production was amazing, but it had its shortcomings. Yeah, Bog, take it easy, man. Peace. Peace, brother. I don't think I could even hear the rain, man. Yeah, those early consoles, the problems were so sad. Absolutely sad when it happened. I remember mailing back my Xbox because they supposedly fixed it, and they never fixed it. If you had the Red Ring of Death, you were allowed to mail it in, and they would supposedly do something to it. Whatever it was at the time. A Necron flayed one in his box is $6. I'm buying it. Fuck it. Do it. I don't know if that's a good deal. Is that a good deal? I mean, if you want to get into hobbying, go for it, man. I don't know what the Necrons are worth, but you know. Buy another 360 Microsoft? We did, yeah. That was the oil rig game, yeah. If you had the red ring of death, it was the end of days for your childhood. And your adulthood, actually. Absolutely the end of days. It was the end of days. How terrible. PS3s had that same problem. Yep. Shit like that, you've got like cheap fixes on YouTube. One of them was like stuff fucking towels in the back of your Xbox and have it like overheat and it just worked. And it did, but then, you know, not very safe. Looks cheap. Hey, go for it then. I've got no idea, man. You be the judge. Your moolah. If you like it, go for it. If not, you can always find better deals elsewhere. You just gotta look. ASMR Rain IRL? I mean, it's fucking Spotify. Spotify Rain. IRL. Yeah, at one point I was always going to say like, you know, console gaming, fuck PCs, you spend so much money for what? And now having only used a computer for like 10 plus years, 15 plus years, I don't even know at this point, whatever it may be, I will never go back to console gaming. Even for exclusives, you can't get anyone. You gotta be fucking cracked out of your mind to buy a whole console to play like one brand new game. You know, some people do it. Yo, yo. Yeah, people use emulators quite a bit now. That's true. Bloodborne got me like that. Yeah, you play it once, you're like, dude, I gotta keep up with this shit, and then you beat it, and you're like, I don't want to go back. It's not worth it. I was kind of thinking of buying a PS5 just for Demon's Souls. You guys are Seduced by the powers of chaos. I know what it might feel like, but, like, is it worth it? What if you just watched the entire playthrough on YouTube and saved yourself $1,000? That would be excellent. Pray Steam keeps saying, pray the CEO of Steam, you will never introduce pay-to-play stuff on it. Stockholders keep pressuring him to do so. Pay-to-play? What does that even mean? Don't you already buy games? Isn't that paying to play? Isn't that the same thing? I want to play it blind. Man, you guys got your priorities all messed up. Hey, to each his own. The console exclusive bullshit market will never get me again. The only thing I ever did regarding that was I think I bought a PS3 for, like, Injustice because it had a whole different community. But I never went back to it. Every fighting game just needs cross-platform. And you've solved every fighting game's problem. Yeah, I'd hope so. I'd hope they are. I watch full gameplay, sorry, full playthroughs, you mean. I watch full playthroughs on YouTube and pretend to play with my broken controller, same thing. Kinda. No, I'm just listening to rain sounds because I've got a headache, and why not? Rain is calming. If I gotta sit here and scrape the same body for like 30 years like we did previously, I'm gonna listen to some rain. I don't really believe in ASMR. I think it's kind of a weird part of the internet where people, like, stick fucking juices into their ears and slosh them around in, like, their headphones. Like, that's just fucking strange. But I do believe in rain sounding good. Rain and gravel. Rain sounding good is ASMR. It is, but it's not like the degenerate ASMR, you know what I mean? It's like human ASMR. I can't even tell if it's loud enough. I have no idea. Ear licking. Yeah, that's what people do, dude. Let them enjoy it, I guess. ASMR like alien autopsy. I'm just gonna remove the organs of the schmizmoglobin. He was a bad alien. ASMR. Okay. I don't even know if I'm going to be using all of these cloaked bodies, but it's a good start, I guess. 8 of 20. Well, I mean, if he's running the whole show and he knows what he's doing, I don't think Steam's gonna fall to ruin. Not to mention, I don't even buy anything on Steam. I think the last thing I purchased was Still Wakes the Deep, and that's it. I'm sure you can get it elsewhere as well, for cheaper. Some people buy a shit ton of games on Steam, like, holy fucking moly. Not to mention all the Steam sales they do, like, you're getting a lot. I have 300 games, but I got a lot of them for free. I'd hope so. Yeah, Valve is, I mean, Valve's most successful games are what, like, Left 4 Dead? Didn't they do, Half-Life? Gmod and all that shit? $80 games across 9 years? That's not bad. I have 400 games wishlisted. Feel free to give me a game or 10. Jesus, man. You just gotta get into Warhammer, dude. Cheaper. And it's more fulfilling. Who doesn't want to sit here and scrape dwarven bodies for 30 years straight? And then fill in all the gaps from the shitty castings because there's craters in every single fucking cloak. I would say cheaper. I would say more, like, you get more of your money's worth with Warhammer than a game. That's what I'm gonna say. I may be coping. At least if you're gonna be a bit creative, you know, you can get a lot of your money's worth. Maybe it is a bit of cope, but I think so at least. I stick to games that are free and aren't scummy, other than League. That's the scummiest of them all. I won't play any indie scummy games, but I will play League. Don't mind the $500 Faker skin. Or the 50 anime characters that come out with the worst kits ever created. My games don't cost anything. Oh god. Digital piracy. 2024 pirates. Back in my day, we'd board ships with cutlasses and hatchets. And we'd sing songs about Kraken and Moby Dick. And then we'd enjoy a nice hardtack meal and wash it down with some piss. Those were the days. Warhammer is more worth it, says the guy whose brain literally can be heard burning and leaking out of his ears. What? Is that my brain? Maybe you're right. What does that even mean? Is that a threat? You gonna burn my brain out? I'm being threatened. Help. Right there, officer. I mean, indie games are cool. They're very bizarre at times. Very creative when you're not under the confines of problems, I guess you could say. My brain hurts. I'm actually very tired. I don't think I got much sleep. That may be why. Well, of course they don't play it safe. It's someone's own imagination and usually funded by people in a service or through their own money. So they can kind of just create what they want without being restricted. That is true. Scavenger SV4. How long are those games, though? Indie games don't last long, right? Is it worth the money you put into it? Like, if you're paying, I don't know, 25 bucks, do you get your money's worth? What are we at right now? Fuck, I need 20 ranger bodies. 20 ranger bodies. This can work. So what is this, 4? Hmm. Pokemon. I love Pokemon, but last 2 games have just made me. Yeah, the weird, like, what are those on Switch? Dude, I swear to God, Nintendo games suck ass. I'm sorry. They just don't look good. Maybe they play better, but, like, whenever I see a new, like, Switch game coming out, like, specifically the Pokemon stuff, it looks so bad. maybe the gameplay is what saves it, but like visually, and it's not so much an aesthetic, it's just it looks like garbage, I guess. And I don't think garbage is the aesthetic you want to go for. Yeah, they don't look very good. Well, because it's nostalgia, right? Nostalgia is one of the biggest things, one of the biggest factors as to why people still stick around with certain things, like this. Although not really, this is amazing. Hades is 40 hours, Isaac is 100 or more. Well, that's good money, yeah. I feel like, is Hades not a $60 game? Should it not be that price point for like 100 hours or more? No? Finished minis in Reach? Yeah, I got like 2. Oh, hang on, let me fix the camera. Because it's very, very bad camera. Hades was 32.50 Canadian. That's pretty good. That ain't not too bad. That was a Dwarf Warrior I did for fun. I don't really paint often. I used to paint more as a kid. This was just like a test paint. I've only painted 1 mini in a year, and this was kind of it. I'm not, like... I haven't had many years recently to do any Warhammer, and right now I'm kind of going all in. But, yeah. It's that one, and then, like, a Dwarf Warrior. Which also was a test paint. Kind of like just a proof of concept as well for, like, the basing and whatnot, but, yeah. Thank you. Well, Pokemon is... I mean, everything... If you were... Okay, so as an adult, I don't think I cared so much about Pokemon. But if I was a kid and I loved Pokemon, and I grew up, I'd still probably love it. You know? It's just... The Pokemon appeal doesn't really work mentally with me. Like, I was a kid and I loved Warhammer. I grew up with Warhammer. 24/7 Warhammer. And as an adult, I mean, Warhammer's pretty adult-ish. So, it just works. It's still cool. I grew out of Pokemon. Oh, I'm sure you can, yeah. But I'm just saying, it's easier to probably get into if you're more of someone who was already into it, you know, as a kid. Everyone's different, though. Everyone's got their own interests. So, like, some people as an adult may find Pokemon more interesting than they were, you know, maybe as a kid. So. Difficult and fun. ROM hacks? What the hell is that? Oh, mods? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Are base games just really not that fun anymore? Are mods the only things that are, like, saving games? Everything is so heavily modded. What happened to games on release day? Are they even finished? People go to midnight releases for games just to come home and download them to, like, their fucking 360. Or not their 360, but, like, Xbox One. That sucks. I wonder if they still do midnight releases for games, and if they're still as popular as they once were. Which, probably not, but maybe with some games. Base games are just so mediocre. Yeah, people don't like them as much, or there's just not enough to do. That would make sense for mods. Absolutely. Yeah, I would imagine midnight releases way back when, the culture of gaming was very much more involved and connected through, like, LAN parties and meetups and all that crap. These days, everything is just kind of online and digital and codes, which is extremely convenient, but maybe not for everyone. I still play my 2,000 plus Skyrim modded game, and it feels like home. Hey, man. That's fun. Enjoy it. Holy hell, how many more bodies do I have to fucking clean up? Yearly LAN parties? Every LAN party I've ever seen was always Halo 2. Whenever my buddies would have any of that stuff, it was always Halo 2. Let Mochi nibble the parts. Oh, God. Mochi's not the brightest, man. I don't want him eating anything. This dude fucking chomps down on anything that falls out of your hands. Tired. What time is it right now? I'll probably leave it about maybe 11. So like 24 more minutes. That should give me enough time to get through some stuff. Also, I can actually replace this. Hang on. Let's replace all this. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Hang on. 4:36 for me. Yeah, I'm getting real fucking tired. Really tired. It is time to sleep soon. I really want to go to bed. What the hell is this, man? Cool. Shit. Dude, the dollar store always has good stuff. You can find these anywhere. In a dollar store. For $1. Probably multiples. Maybe 3 for $1. These are great. Alright. Yo, yo. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Habibi. What does Habibi mean? Is it friend or something? Shalom, Habibi. I don't know what it means, but I kind of have a brother. That's what it means. My brother, not my brother. Is. Okay. What a load of plastic. My beloved Habibi. Gotcha. The more you know, eh? I mean, they'll end up in the ocean eventually. And that is true. Maybe you could. With all the plastic in the world scraped off from every Warhammer mini ever, you could probably make, like, a Warlord Titan. Multiple. Many. Many Warlord Titans. Alright. We need bits. We need some throwing axes. We need bits. We gotta get crossbows. We gotta do a lot. Do I want every ranger to have a cloak? Hmm. Let's get some crossbows. Yeah, take it easy, man. Peace, buddy. Peace, peace. Yeah, there are some different designs with the crossbows, actually. I think. But yeah, there is. Yes, we are alive, Mr. Nutsack Aladdin. We're still alive. We're decrepitly shambling on. But we are alive. Nutsack Aladdin. Okay, how many variants of crossbow do you even get? 5? Really? Is it? You just get 5. Hmm. AI Fate. DJ, yeah, buddy. AI. Speaking of AI, that Windrose thing was already talked about, but still pretty fucked. Kind of unfortunate, but that's life. That's life. They used AI in the album artwork. It's an AI image. Unlucky. What can you do? Yeah, a little bit. I did too. I'm like, okay, it's a bit AI looking. They'll bounce back. Are you taking music requests? Sure. Why not? I'm sitting here. I'm doing Warhammer. A man's got to recoup his Warhammer money. Why not? I mean, the world's a scary place. Why wouldn't he take $5? Hey, in this economy, fucking hell, I got dwarven pre-orders next week. You think they grow on trees? Oh my god. More?
Tell me your thoughts on this song called Bell's Theme by Jack Wall.
Sure. Let's put it on. Bell's Theme. Thank you, buddy. Let me see. It's a Call of Duty theme. Haven't you donated every COD theme? Wait, this is Alien. Wait, that's literally Alien. What the fuck? Okay, Alien.
Shut up, you dickhead, now fuck off!
Death.
Logan, thank you, buddy. Thank you, good sir. Wait, is this supposed to be like an Alien DLC? What the fuck am I listening to? Why is this Call of Duty? What's the context? Halo? Kind of Halo-ish, yeah. A little bit. Cold War? This is Cold War? I guess I can kind of hear it. Almost kind of sounds like some sort of like Russian Red Alert thing. They had a Nicki Minaj skin. Yeah, I did see that. Did the Russians like acquire a fucking xenomorph? interesting, but I don't know what to make of it. To me, it kind of sounds like this, it's like they were doing some weird experimental shit, and then they were triumphant, and then they're like, oh, yes, we will give you the xenomorph power. I don't know, some weird shit. Like, it clearly starts out as aliens. So that makes me think some sort of, like, experimental, you know, UFO shit, maybe. I don't know. Interesting, but it's alright. It's okay. Invading Area 51 type shit? Or maybe, like, again, conducting experiments and, like, oh, we did it. We will unleash something. That is too loud. That's way too loud.
Is that all you've got? You must have more!
From what I remember, you play as a CIA agent for most of the game, then beat the end. Turns out you were a Russian KGB agent who was betrayed, then CIA got
What?
you and brainwashed you to be their ally. Really wacky game. I loved it though.
That's cool. I mean, do they still do that with the new Call of Duties, or are the new Call of Duties kind of like schlocky? That's cool. Interesting thing. I haven't fucked with a Call of Duty in, like, Black Ops era. So I've got no idea how they still are. Campaigns usually hold up. I hope so. I mean, I feel like people don't even play the campaigns as much as they would multiplayer these days. The campaign's the add-on, not the multiplayer. Whereas ages ago, I feel like it would have maybe been the other way around. Oh, gotcha. Alan Wake shit, dude. Last COD I touched was 4. I can't even, again, like, yeah, old Call of Duties. I remember being in the United States, and I think it was, no, it wasn't even COD, it was Medal of Honor. I purchased one of the Medal of Honor games. I don't think Medal of Honor is a thing anymore. I don't think that's still a thing. A Monomarth is good as fuck, yeah. Every paid game should have a good campaign in this economy. I mean, people like cutting corners. Sometimes campaigns don't even matter. Everyone, again, just wants to play multiplayer, so, like, does it really? Nicki Minaj skin and a 3-hour long... Yeah, who the fuck is buying a Nicki Minaj skin for Call of Duty? And then you'd probably say, you'd be surprised, and I would fucking be. Who really wants that? Like, for her, that's a big old paycheck. For them, it's like, alright. The name... I heard Titanfall was pretty good, no? Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Was Titanfall... Oh, the people who did Apex did Titanfall? Did they really? Titanfall, or rather, I haven't played Titanfall, but Apex was pretty clean. It's like a tight-knit game. It's just blue tack. It's just for sticking things together, for the sake of, like, just seeing what it would look like. Good for conceptualizing things. Precursor to Apex. Apex was their breakthrough. Oh, that's cool, though. Apex is legit. I don't want to play it. I've already played enough of it, but, like, I think it's a great game. Apex is awful right now, littered with hackers. When I played it years ago, it seemed pretty cool. So, it's probably just been too long. Way too long. And I'm not really into battle royales, so We won't be playing it. If you can find a game without hackers. I feel like that's literally... What about PUBG? Isn't PUBG full of, like, fucking AI? I don't hear anything about PUBG anymore in terms of good news. Unless the good news is from India, I don't think we've got any. Okay, hang on. Wait, it's such bullshit. Yeah, very much so. The only two shooters I like are TF2. MNC was probably the same, so I would have liked TF2, most likely. PUBG is probably the most unwelcoming game to new players out there right now. But who plays PUBG? Who's gonna go download PUBG? Like... Maybe when PUBG was initially around, everyone's like, oh, I gotta go play PUBG. And now it's just like, no, I don't want to play PUBG. Yeah, that's interesting, though. I feel like that game's never going to go away. Specifically for the mobile market. Alrighty, folks. It is 11 o'clock. I am done. Long fucking day today. We've only been here for about 2 hours, but that's kind of fine. We're just scraping plastic and talking. That's usually what we do. Nothing crazy, but that's the point. And we have a billion more things to scrape, so, like, I'll be on this channel quite a bit. Anyways, I'm out of here. We're done. Yeah, I'm gonna go get milk. Shit, I'm gonna go get some dwarves. We got dwarves soon. Big news. I think what I'll be doing is, same thing tomorrow. We're gonna stream League, and then in the afternoon, when we're done, we'll be on here. But we will be streaming... probably for, like, I don't know. I don't want to say 24 hours, but I want to do, like, maybe a 15-hour stream, 10-hour plus stream on this channel in about 2 weeks. So, like, next week we get the Dwarven pre-orders that are actually purchasable, and then the subsequent week they come out. So 2 weeks from now I'll be on here for, like, quite a long time, but until then, we'll just do dinky little streams. But yeah, I'm out of here, folks. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace, folks.